ask you something straight, not to judge you, not to lecture you, just straight. Are you still in marriage? I don't mean physically. I know you're still in the house. I mean, are you still in? I mean, are you present? Are you engaged? Are you actually showing up for the person you made a vow to? Or are you just coexisting? Because that's the version of leaving a marriage that never involves packing a bag. You just go somewhere else inside yourself. You stop initiating, you stop investing, you stop fighting for it. And one day you look up and you and your wife are two strangers living under the same roof and not even sure how you got there. Hey, I've been close to that place. And I want to talk to you today about what actually takes to stay in it. Now, the highlight reel version of marriage, the trenches, the ordinary, unglamorous, nobody going to applaud you for this daily work of being a husband. My name is Sal Bonner. My wife is Valerie. And we run what is called Marriage Investors. And we've been married over 4 decades. Not because it's always easy, but because we keep choosing to stay in the trenches, even when it's hard. Now, that word hard, my wife really don't like it. But, when we was in the trenches, it's where the marriage is really built. Nobody tell you when you stand at the altar on that most beautiful person you have ever seen on that wedding day. But that marriage isn't built on that day. That marriage is built on a Tuesday morning, the day when nobody's feeling romantic, the day when the bills are tight, the kids are loud, and you're both tired. And the last thing you have energy for is being a good spouse. Those days are where your marriage is actually being constructed, one ordinary choice at a time. And here's the problem. A lot of men are good at the big moments. They show up when there's a crisis. They handle business when something needs to get done. They step up to the situation when the situation demands it. But the trenches don't ask for the heroics. The trenches ask for consistency. And they ask, are you going to be kind today when you don't feel like it? Or are you going to be present tonight when you'd rather check out? Or are you going to pursue your wife when she's not making it easy? That's the work that most men are unprepared for. I want to talk to you about something that I don't think gets said enough. The greatest threat to most marriages isn't a dynamic blow up. It's the slow drift. It's not one big betrayal. It's 100 small disconnections that nobody addressed until one day the distance between you feels impossible to cross. I watched it happen. I felt it start to happen in my own marriage. You stop asking, how's she really doing? You stop praying together. You stop pursuing each other. You get comfortable. And comfortable, unchecked, can quietly become neglect. Think about it. Think about it this way, okay? If you stop investing in anything, the way some men start investing in their marriage, you would fall apart. Your health, your business, your faith. If you stop just showing up, you'll lose it. Marriage is not any different than that. And that's in Proverbs 29:18 says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And a marriage without intentional drift, and a drift doesn't feel dangerous until you're already far from the shore. You drift out in the water, it don't feel dangerous until you get too far out. And then you look up, you're out there, and you could be in trouble. Now, let me be practical because the trenches aren't abstract, they specific. It's the unresolved arguments. Both of you decide to just move past without actually resolving. It's the things she said she needed from you 6 months ago. And you heard her, right? But you never got around to it. Honey, I'm going to get it. You know how we have those daily chores and stuff like that? Oh, honey, I'm going to get around to it. You can do that in your marriage. You didn't really hear what she said. That's the way it's like when you've been coming home and you go straight to your phone instead of straight to her. It's the petty little things that keep coming up between you two. The same argument, different week. Neither of you have really said what's underneath it. These things pile up. And men, we're particularly good about believing that if we don't address something, it goes away. It doesn't go away. It goes underground. And underground, it becomes a wall. And when the wall left standing, okay, this wall standing long enough, start to feel permanent. That's not trying to put weight on you. I'm just trying to save you from conversations you don't want to have. Say 5 years from now, or when the wall is twice as high. Deal with it now, whether it's small, whether there's still ease, access to the heart. So, what does it look like to actually stay in the trenches? Not the Instagram version of marriage, the real version. It looks like initiating even when you don't feel received. It looks like bringing your wife into the world that just asking her to manage the household, but actually letting her know what you're carrying, what you worried about, what you believe in God for. She's your partner, not your employee, not your roommate. She's your partner. And your partners are in it together. It's just like praying with her, not just with her. There's a closeness that comes from standing together before God that nothing else produces. I'm talking about it's that spiritual temperature in your home is cold. The quickest way to change it is to get on your knees with your wife and pray out loud together. It looks like paying attention, knowing what she is carrying around right now, knowing what she needs this week, not 6 months ago, this week. Look at here. Peter 3:7 says, Husband, dwell with your wife in an understanding way. That word in an understanding original language means knowledge. It means study her, know her. When was the last time you actually studied your wife? Not assume you knew her, but actually paid attention. So today I want to close with something I thought a lot about over the last 40 years. We speak our wedding vows on that best day, full of joy, full of hope, full of that particular feeling that nothing's ever going to be hard. But through those vows that wasn't written for that day, they were written for this day, for better or worse, was written for the season you're in right now. In sickness and in health was written for the doctor's appointment. Neither of you saw coming. The love and to cherish was written for the ordinary Tuesday where cherishing doesn't come naturally. You do it anyway. Not a burden, but that is the covenant. And here's what I've learned. The man who stays in the trenches, who keeps showing up, keep investing, keep choosing his wife on the day when it's cost him something, that man builds something that time can't touch. So, brothers, 40 years in, I'm more in love with Valerie than the day I married her. Not because it was always easy, because we stayed in it together. And God was faithful to the marriage. He was faithful to this marriage that we surrendered to Him. So let me ask you one more time. Are you still in it? If your answer is yes, stay in it. Don't drift. Don't coast. Keep investing. If the answer is, I'm not sure, then today is the day that you turn back towards your wife. Not tomorrow, today. And if you have been out of it for a while and you don't even know how to start, reach out. That's exactly what we're here for. Head to marriageinvestors.net. And if this hits something in you today, share it with a man who needs it. I'm Sal Bonner. God bless your marriage.